we can try to use this. If I click edit compartment here, yeah, you can see I can modify the labels, for example. We're not going to do that. We're not going to modify it, but modify compartments. You can see if I add a child, I can see compartment, group, link, and product. I was expecting to see aging though, but I don't. Ah, okay, I know why. When I created this project, I did not include aging. If I wanted to modify this now, you can see, for example, if I add aging compartment here, I'm not sure it's going to update right away, but it just might. Let's try it. I don't remember exactly how it's implemented. Yeah, okay, now we can see it. So it's that simple. Basically, for existing projects, if you want to modify what they depend on, there's the extensions file. I'm going to remove that though, just because it doesn't need it. And then I'm going to create a new project and we'll see how that works. So file, new. What our plugin does, by the way, and like the reason for there to be two versions of the window is that our plugin here, org.epimodel, adds a modeling nature or something, a project nature. So what we do is, oops, we can do file, new, other, and then you can type epidemiological project. So this is what our plugin does. It adds this thing. We're gonna call it demo, and actually I'm just gonna call it demo model, just so it's not the same name as the demo folder. Though there's no problem really, but just to clear up any confusion. We're going to select, say, group, product, and dot. Doesn't really matter. So typically here there would be new, okay, new representation. Okay, there we go. So it's correct. So now there's just one, as you can see in the model, right? The epidemic only has one empty wrapper. Typically the top level for an epidemic is going to be a product. As you can see, for example, in this model, it's not a product, okay? But this is used in a greater thing, which is here, which is a product, and it links to this other model. So really, there's no good reason for the top element not to be a product in most cases, or some other extension that might arrive like to calculate the R0 of a model or something, but most cases it's going to be a product. And then you're gonna add stuff like modify compartments, and then we're gonna add like a group. Then we're gonna add like another group here, and then this is the joy of working with Sirius, is it puts your elements all over the place, like into the margin. So yeah, we're going to edit this. By the way, the reason you have to click here to edit the label, for example, this might be like a change in the future, but you can't edit it from here for some reason. I'm not sure why, but you can't like add a string here in the label because the label is a list of IDs. We're going to call this, say, age, and we're going to call this disease. Okay. To add a contact, let me make this bigger too. What we're going to do is click here. You click you click edit flow, you click the contact, and you click S. So it's going to be from S. The contact is I, and the 2 is E. So when you're done setting that, that should be correct. I'm not sure why it says invalid before. It might be a bug in the code, but yeah, there is definitely a bug in the code. I guess it's calling equals and the thing is null before they're all set. Yeah, it's not like free moving, so sometimes you can't exactly put it where you want. Okay, you can hold Alt. That is a game changer. You can hold Alt and then you can move it freely. I should have known better. When I said free moving, I kind of clicked. Okay, and then we're going to add another one. So edit compartment, add flow, another rate here, and this one is going to be like a recovery. So this is gonna be from here to here. So now there should be a button to like generate the artifacts, but there is not. So this can just be called with like a button. It's just not done because I didn't add the button. Is there an error or is there? Okay, I did forget something. Very good that I didn't close this. I did forget to add the parameters, so that's why there's an error. What we're gonna do is add a contact and source parameter, and we're gonna put a contact matrix, I think. So this is gonna be, I'm just going to call this contact matrix. I think I'm gonna try to do this. We're gonna call this inverse population. And we're gonna divide by the total number of people, and that should help. Like infection parameter. And then the recovery, again, this would be like how fast does a child or an adult recover. So we're just gonna call this recovery parameter. So now this should work. We can just try to run again.